It's gonna be the hardest one. Last one. Save the best for last. Inverted Spire, and I can gild my Conquer Seal. Inverted Spire sucks, bro. Like, that shit genuinely sucks. Like, I ain't never played that shit before until this week. And, yeah, that shit sucks. That shit sucks. It really does. Fucking fruit gnat, bro. I hate fruit gnats, bro. I can't wait to get cold. All these motherfuckers, so all these little fucking flying like shit can die. I just hate fruit flies, bro. When you live in an apartment, it's hard to get away from them shits. It's really hard. Yeah, Inverted Spire is the last one I gotta do. Overloads and barriers. Overloads and barriers. I don't know, man. I don't know how I want to play this. Shotgun damage. I ain't using no damn shotgun. Cajun, what's up, my guy? About to do my last Grandmaster for my Conquer Seal. Gotta do Inverted Spire. Oh man, it's just gonna suck. It's just gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. This GM's so easy. Gonna farm when I get home. The GM this week is easy, but Inverted Spire is not. Inverted Spire is pretty hard to me, at least to me personally. I gotta see what kind of setup I'm gonna do for. I think I'll go Wishender for anti-barriers and then overloads. I think I'll go with Prosa Brace. Man. I don't know. Wishender, because it gives me distance on these motherfuckers. I don't have to be up close. And it's just a one-shot break shield. Or... I don't know. Need a body for the GM. Oh, you want to run? You want to run Inverted Spire? This shit is wicked. Hey, if you want to hop in, my boy, hell yeah. I'll definitely get you in there. Hell yeah, let's get it. Definitely, I could use a body, for sure. What is Albino playing? Albino's in the Pale Heart. Master's playing Dungeon. Yeah, if you need a body, my guy, shit, why not? I mean, if I need a body, so why not? I'm just trying to think of how I want to play this. What super I want to go for? Should I go Synthos? Or should I go Synthos and Most Light? You know? Definitely going Wishender, more than likely. Baton? I guess I can go Baton. Why not go Baton? Repulsive Brace, Attrition Orbs. Arc, Stasis Surge. I don't know, bruh. See, I slick want to run it like this, right? I slick want to go Lost Signal, Overload, then Unstop. Well, I run a different pulse for Unstop, but I want to run this. Just because of the freeze that I can do to control the area. And then I can run, it's a Stasis Arc. I could run, I can run Kerosene, or I could run, actually, I'm going to run the seasonal one with Jolton feedback. I think that might be better. Where's that seasonal pulse rifle? But I mean, I got consecration for unstops. So I got consecration for unstops. So I can really just run I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really want to run. I don't know. I really don't know. Hullabaloo! Then we go Wishender, Baton. And then we go Star Eater and Most Light. Overcharge is super. And then Most Light. Fuck, man. Trying to kill that fruit fly. I think I should go Star Eater and Most Light. Star Eater and Most Light. I think I'll go Star Eater and Most. Probably be a better run. Probably be better go Star Eater and Most. Probably. I think that'd be best. Star Eater and Most Light. What's up, my guy? Yo. Oh, he's probably in the Discord. He's probably in my Discord, probably. Let me see. Discord. Yeah, he just said he's in my Discord, but... Alright, hold on. I'm headed over there right now. Join the one that says Gaming Chat with the lock on it. Let's see. Hold on, let me see. I might have to add you. Yeah, I'm about to add you right now. You should be able to see the one I'm in now. It should say Gaming Chat and it has a lock on it. It's like 2 below. You should be able to see where I'm at. Yep, there you go. Alright, hold on, let me transfer to PlayStation. Yo.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
What's up, my guy?
Not much. Spoke a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, last night I was working on a little bit of solo because I gotta still do solo Warlord's Ruin. before I jump into Vesper.
Same.
And I got pretty far. On my Titan, I was able to get to freaking the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta find a strat for the final boss. Like, he's kicking my ass.
Dude, Solar Titan with the solar helmet. I forgot what it's called.
Lorelei?
Yes, Lorelei. Yes, with the short barricade, and I used Grand Overture. Well, I used Grand Overture works, but I used what's that machine gun? The arc one, Thunderlord. I had used Thunderlord because I was horrible at Grand Overture, so I went to Thunderlord. It took longer, but hey, it was comfortable. And I put on the tonic, the concussive tonic, so when I shoot my lost signal, it reloaded my Thunderlord. So whenever I ran out of ammo, I just shot the lost signal, got the debuff, and when I switched back to Thunderlord, it was already fully reloaded. And I just kept doing that with a healing grenade.
Gotcha. I might have to consider that.
Yeah, like and then what else did I do? Because when you pop your barricade, you have the restoration joint right there, and then once the barricade disappears, like don't throw the healing grenade right away. As soon as your health starts dropping, pop the healing grenade, and then by that time your barricade should come back up, and you just go in between those. And then you got the throwing hammers for the super. Whenever he spawns the copies in the middle for the one to drop the bomb, just pop super while you're still up there in that corner on the left.
You talking about Vesper?
Oh yeah, Warlords.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried Warlords. I honestly, that's the last dungeon I have to solo flawless, and dude, I have to build up the courage to go do it.
So I'm gonna say this. I did for the first encounter.
Mm-hmm.
I used my innermost light and syntheseps.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to just do some consecration spam, and then when my biotics ran out, just freaking went to grenade chucking. GL.
Mm-hmm.
And I did pretty good. I also had my super if I needed it, which I used Glacial Quake.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to just, one and done, fucking T-Crash is probably going to be your best bet.
Mm-hmm.
Second encounter, I definitely used Glacial Quake, Consecration build setup, and I stick with Synthesis because you're constantly getting ads.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able, especially if you're easily able to get prismatic constantly, you're able to keep going with freaking consecration spam, and it's hitting for I was getting anywhere from 100 to 140k per freaking consecration spam.
Damn.
Because I got freaking syntheseps rocking.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like a bolt. When I start off the rotation. My first pyre, I was using my super, weakening him with the lost signal, and then start my consecration, move to the next one, consecration spam, popping my transcendence, and by the time I got to the last one is when I did my nade chucking. And that was it. And so I really wasn't burning through super a whole lot. I was mostly relying on consecration. Well, that and the cool thing about the setup is you got access to knockouts, so your normal melee is going to take out a lot of the freaking ads.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get heals from just doing melee.
Yeah.
And then right now with the fact that we can slap in triple heavy-handed because of the artifact mod.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time I'm killing something, I'm getting an orb. I'm pooping out orbs like nobody's business.
Yeah. And that's for the boss, right? The final boss?
That was second encounter.
Second encounter?
Last encounter, that's what I'm having a trouble with, because I tried a couple of different setups, and I've got an Eternal Warrior Star Eater.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, I should be good for a DPS phase. Pop a super. I could go T Crash. I could go freaking Solar. The problem is surviving and getting to the DPS phases. That's the biggest problem right now.
Yeah, I can only imagine that. Literally, the final boss is the only part I'm like worried about because it's just like the boss hits hard, bruh, and like it ain't no like Vespers, like you could hide off in the corner, you know, with the Loreley and all of that, but you can't really. You gotta get in there and fight. Like you gotta get that damage phase over with, or you're gonna die. Like you gotta get it going.
Mm-hmm.
The quicker the damage phase starts, the quicker you stay, the more you stay alive. But the longer it takes to get there, the more chances you have to die, and that's the suck part. Or miss a damage phase, miss a lamp. So I don't know. I'm gonna like think about some strategies for a while before, because this is literally the last dungeon that I have to do solo flawless. The last one, and I'm surprised I did Vespers before Warlords. So I'm just
good on you. Because I've been looking at Vesper and I'm like, I'm trying to get a whole bunch of stuff before I do my run. I still got a couple weapons that I need to get because I want options. Like if one strat's not working to me, okay, I can swap to another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like Vesper. The first encounter is cake. Like it's just a cakewalk.
Yeah.
The first encounter is just like getting used to like whatever builds you're using. So when you get to the second boss, cause like I had Star Eaters and Immos Light, and I was running that class item through the first and second encounter. And the second encounter, the hardest part is literally the exploding shanks on the roof. Like that's gonna be your biggest stressor. Like them shits come out of nowhere, bro. Like so, what I was doing was I would build up my prismatic, and I wouldn't pop my prismatic until the mini boss showed up in the room, and I would consecrate the mini boss and kill him. That way, I went up top with prismatic, and I would throw a grenade as soon as I got up there to try to suspend and take out like maybe 3 or 4 of them. Sometimes I would get all of them, and then I would use Ember in Action to get those one-shot kills on them. Like, but you got to be on a swivel. Like, and if one pushes up too close to you and you can't shoot it because it'll blow up and kill you, you can pop your shield and it'll blow up on the other side of the shield. I learned that from doing that shit too. But it's a
definitely have to keep that in mind. I know one thing. When it comes to prismatic, I usually like to do shackle grenades. And I know from experience, when you're coming out of that teleport, if you look, usually if you can like look to your right just a little bit,
yeah,
you can throw out the shackle grenades. You're gonna catch a whole bunch of them right there, to where the only ones you have to like worry about in your immediate is the ones coming from the left, from the open space.
Yeah.
So, and what I like to do when I'm running with teammates is run Risk Runner, because a lot of those freaking other shades are arc. They hit you with arc. You've got unlimited ammo, and that shit chains.
Yeah.
So at that point, if you can catch the ones that are coming from the immediate left and you swing over to your right, back to the right, the ones that are now coming off the unshackle, you're going to catch a whole bunch of them. They're just going to blow up. And at that point, it's just a matter of, touching up whatever ones are still alive and then clearing all the rest.
Yeah, because I played it super safe on the second encounter. Like, I stood by the door where the rally flag is, and I used Warden's Law. I had Warden's Law and Ember Action and freaking Parasite. So what I would do is I would use Warden Law to kill a bunch of red bars and build up my prismatic. And once my prismatic was full, the mini boss was already spawning because I had killed so many red bars just standing back there in the by the door shooting at both angles. And then I would just run out there with prismatic, kill the mini boss, go straight up. So I didn't spend time running around that room. You know what I mean? Because when I'm with teammates, I'll put on that auto rifle from the dungeon because I have attrition orbs, jolts, and feedback. That is insane. Like that auto rifle, attrition orbs, jolts, and feedback, bro. It's insane.
Trust me, I'm trying to get a hold of that freaking AR with at least jolting feedback. I need to look up the freaking rolls again to see which.
Yeah, it's either
Excuse me.
like attrition orbs, like literally that mini boss when he spawns, you can just shoot the mini boss and like those arc bolts will shoot out everywhere, and orbs are just dropping. And I mean, the role that I want though is 80 current jolts and feedback because you're always going to be amplified, and like your reload time would be crazy. It'll be just like how the Aikilo's SMG is when you get amplified and it starts reloading really fast. So that's what I'm looking for. I got an 80 current jolts and feedback on the seasonal pulse rifle, but I want it on that one. But attrition orbs is good too.
That pulse rifle is putting in the Lord's work for me right now.
Yeah, it's really good.
Freaking, I've already got 2,350 kills on it.
Damn. Dude, you know what weapon really carried me through that first encounter on Vespers? Heliocentric. Bro, I had 2,000 kills when I started trying to solo flawless. Dog, I now have like 17,000 kills. Like on my dungeon report, I have 70,000 total kills in Vesper. That just for me trying to solo flawless it so much. Like, damn. Yeah, dude. I gilded the fucking festival seal for 30,000 candy because I wore the helmet while I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just getting hella candy. I was like, might as well get candy while I'm doing this, you know?
Yeah, I easily gilded out freaking the festival just because of trying to help my buddy Dan get his freaking berry bloodline. Because so when it was in rotation, we just went and farmed the living shit out of freaking Warlord's final boss.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, 1 Warlock, 2 Titans, you barely have to get to the freaking triple to the ring arena part. We were able to DPS that boss down so fucking quick.
You know what does a lot of damage on that boss that a lot of people don't realize? Malfeasance. Because Malfeasance does extra damage to taken enemies. Yeah, I've done like 5 mil on Malfeasance alone.
And I kind of want to go back in there with a Malfeasance build.
Mm-hmm.
On my Hunter. Well, one of the biggest problems I have is like when it comes to playing on my Hunter is survivability.
Oh yeah, dude. That's why I don't be on Hunter like that. I wonder if Necrotic stacks with Malfeasance. I've always wondered that.
Now, last night I went in there with my Warlock because I was trying to see if Dawn Curus with Dayblade was better since they buffed it because Daybreak is considered a roaming super and it got buffed.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't hit like it used to. Something's off with it.
Yeah.
They used it with Dawn Curus. It was like hitting like a truck for a while, and now it feels like weak sauce.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I'm thinking like, cause Outbreak Perfected right now is giving back like hella like hella super energy, bro. And I'm like,
I saw that. I saw Sneaky Beaver post something about that. I was like, oh shit, they broke it again, and it's because of Golden Gun.
Yeah, but it does that with all supers for all characters. Like you can use Outbreak and you'll get your supers back super fast. So I'm like, man, do I want to run Outbreak? You know what I mean, for this GM? But like, it ain't gonna serve me no real purpose when I really get into a fight. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, okay. So I was thinking about doing this for the GM because. It took me a second to remember Inverted Spire. Inverted Spire's a bitch.
Bro.
Yeah. So I can only imagine what this is going to be like on GM level, right?
Mm-hmm.
So looking over the loadout, I was like, okay, let's go with some tried and trues. And I was like you. I was originally gonna think, oh, I'll go with Wishender,
Mm-hmm.
but then I was like, Polaris Lance.
Polaris
Polaris
Lance.
Lance. It's Scout. It does ignition. Ignition's got fixed, so it should be rocking and rolling. Lost signal. You throw on. You shoot it with a. You shoot the enemy with a lost signal. You get that weekend plus the ignition. That's gonna be extra damage. Then you can run whatever you want for a heavy weapon. I'm going for chill inhibitor with explosive light because I'm going innermost light synthesis.
Yeah, I'm going.
So
I'm going the same one.
Yeah. And then as far as like super, I was like, you know what? Glacial Quake is considered a roaming super. It got the buff.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well use it, and that way, with the freaking artifact, it's gonna do even more damage.
Yeah, and that's why I was running Glacier Quake last week during the GM. I was running that and what is it called? Salvation's Grip. I literally, my first time using Salvation's Grip was the GM last week, and I literally completed the catalyst in the GM last week. Like just literally spamming that shit. Like, cause when you put the tonic on, that the stasis crystal shards do extra damage, bro, it's insane. So yeah, I'm gonna run Polaris, but then see if I run Polaris, I don't know what heavy I want to run because most fights you're fighting are from a distance. You know what I mean?
So, for me, like, I've gotten used to being back in the GL meta again.
Mm-hmm.
Because we used to have this back in during Crown of Sorrows.
Yeah.
If you got a good GL that's got good velocity, you're gonna be able to chuck the shots like far.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn. You just gotta learn how to aim it. Outside of that, I mean, you could go with rockets if you want something with a little bit more oomph. Or if you want to put away Polaris and go with another scout rifle of whatever variety you want, you can't go wrong with Levy's Breath.
Yeah, it is true. That is true.
I mean, it hits like a truck. It hits like a truck, and is if you can get the headshot, you can get that tempo going, and you can just hip fire it at that point.
See, I thought about Hullabaloo.
If you want to keep with a wave frame type, and if you haven't crafted it yet, dimensional hyper tricoid, I think that's how it's pronounced. Some people figured out that because of this season and the way that with this season, the artifact, that it's actually really good.
Okay, what about Bittersweet with Envious Arsenal bait and switch?
I mean, you can't go wrong with Bittersweet as well. I mean, it's a good one.
Because I got an Envious Arsenal bait and switch, explosive ordnance, but volatile launch.
Yeah, I just got my freaking first god roll of the Bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, it just feels freaking good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock out with Bittersweet. I'm gonna rock out with this. I am. Yeah,
for me, I kind of lucked out. I got 2 good rolls of VS Chill Inhibitor. I got one with Heaviest Arsenal Explosive Light. And that's the one I tend to carry in GMs. Because then I don't have to worry about the rotation. I just have to worry about taking up orbs. And with the build I've got, orb generation, no problem.
Yeah. That's what I went for on Trials rocket launcher. I got an Envious Assassin Explosive Light.
Yeah, I kind of lucked out. I got a god roll, an Explosive Light god roll of Bittersweet. It's a 5/5, and I'm like, oh, Bungie.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna rock out with this. I just gotta level this up real quick, and then I'll put up an LFG and get us one more person. sweet. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
I saw someone in your comments saying, the hullabaloo is great for ad clear,
Mm-hmm.
and it just brought me back to a conversation where someone, I was having a chat with somebody about GMs for ad clear weapons. I was like, who needs ad clear when you've got Titans right now?
Well, see, the dude who said that, Michael, he's number 35 in the world in GMs. Yeah, he's literally at 4K. He's on his way to 4,000 GM clears. He's ranked number 35, and he uses the hullabaloo a lot because he has the same role because it has auto holster chain reaction. So
Yeah, see, I was not lucky on getting that role. I was like grinding my ass off, and the closest I got was a volt shot chain reaction.
volt shot chain reaction. Yeah, so
Which is absolute garbage.
yeah, mine's changed between auto holster and volt shot. And high velocity rounds, volatile launch.
Yeah, you lucked out. You got the nice double perk rolls.
Yeah, I did luck up on that. Can you enhance this? I don't even think you can. Can you? Yeah, you can. He said, I have played with countless players. I know what works and doesn't work. Oh, yeah, I trust you, my guy. Trust me. Being ranked number 35, hey, and I played with you. You be fucking coasting, bro. I don't know why. Like, when I play with him, bro, all of a sudden I start dying to everything, bro. He says it's because I'm nervous, but I don't think so.
When you're playing with people that you like really respect or revere, you tend to, not you specifically, but like anybody can just have that cold feet, and next thing you know, it's just you get